Hey, this is Jared. Talking to you again about week 3. Overall, it's been a pretty good week. I lost 3 pounds this week. Called it a really good, strong week. The food was a lot better. I actually had kind of a plan. At the beginning of the week, I set up a plan and I followed it for the most part. Had a couple of different adjustments, but the adjustments weren't like chicken tenders like I did the week before. I think the food plan went well. The exercises went well. I'm gonna go ahead and go over all the different exercises that we did this week. Well, it's the same exercises. One thing to notice: this will be my last week for these type of exercises for a while because I'm going into phase 2. I'm at the end of week 3, so next week is going to be recovery, and that's, from what I heard, recovery is a lot of not recovery. You're doing other things. But this week, overall, I felt like I did pretty good. The first day on Monday, I did chest and back. Overall, I'm pretty happy. It was pretty consistent with what I did the week before. I'm trying to think if there's anything that jumped out. Kind of did a little bit more pull-ups for the most part. Push-ups did a little bit better. I got these ones, diamond push-ups, and if you look at the beginning, the very first week, you put notes on there. I put these suck because it was really hard. Then for week 2, I put still suck. Number 3, I put suck again, but my numbers are getting a little bit better. So even though they suck, I'm getting better at them. So that's always good. I'm looking forward to see how I'll do when I get back. Oh yeah, so that's another thing. I went from the red band to the green band. So the green band I think is like about 10 pounds heavier. So increase there a little bit on there and on the back flies. Plyometrics overall, I didn't do the best in plyometrics. I don't know. It was one of those weird type of days. I felt like I kind of dogged it a little bit. I think I could have done a lot better. And then I really kind of felt upset that I dogged it. So the next day I just went uber hard on shoulders and arms. So shoulders and arms, pretty much every single exercise I did green. I mean, there was a couple exercises where I did the red first, and I was like, okay, this is too easy. So then the second rep, I went green. So green, it was kind of an upgrade type of thing, and that was really good. So that was a really good day. Went really good with the exercises and workouts. Oh, I forgot to talk about last week because I recorded on Friday. I'm recording on Friday again today. So Kempo went well last week. Was able to keep up and everything. I could see that workout maybe getting a little bit too easy. We'll see. I got some adjustments. I actually have the p90x plus workouts, and I might do the Kempo plus. We'll see if it gets too easy. Right? So far, it's not too bad. I do Kempo 2 times next week. Okay. Then I did. I was really happy about this yoga yesterday. And there's a thing where it does vinyasas, where you go plank, upward dog, and then you come up, and then you got the choice to do basically a downward dog or a push-up, then a downward dog. And normally I'm like, well, forget it, I'm gonna get tired. I'll just do the upward dog. But this time I did push-ups on all the vinyasas. I was pretty happy about that. I was pretty stoked thing about it. I mean, it's a little thing. This is those little achievements that you gotta go for, little achievements to build up to. Then Kempo is going to be tomorrow. I'll let you know how that goes. So the next week I'm going to talk about just in advance, so you kind of see how the next week's going to go. Okay, so right away on Monday, I have yoga, and then I'm going to do something new, core synergistics. Never done that before. We'll find out how that goes. And then I have Kempo. And then I have X stretch. Oh, that's another thing I did last Sunday. I did X stretch. I don't know. I think it can be good to stretch. It just seemed like I was kind of repeating a lot of the stuff. There was a couple of new things, but I was repeating a lot of the stretches he does before his workout. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I could almost do a little bit better. Then I got core synergistics again, and then I got yoga again. So next week I have yoga twice, core twice. And then I have Kempo and X stretch. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stick with the schedule, and then things will change up a lot. And I'm gonna be I won't be doing any chest and back, shoulder and arms, legs and back. I won't be doing those programs at all. I'm going to be doing chest, shoulders, triceps, back, biceps, legs, and back. So it's going to change. It's going to change quite a bit. Oh, it looks like I am continuing legs and back. Oops. Okay. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how things are going. I did, like I said, lose 3 pounds. It's been kind of a little bit like that barrier I've been trying to get through, and I finally got through it. And I was pretty happy about that. That I finally pushed on. So I'm gonna, push to getting to about below 210 after the recovery week. Recovery week is below 210. Small goals. That's the biggest thing. When you guys are doing these exercises, you don't say, "Hey, I'm gonna be like ripped right away." You go for a little there, and you go there, and you go a little there, and you go there, and you just go higher and higher and higher. And instead of saying, "I'm gonna go from here to here," you're gonna say, "I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go here, and then here." And then pretty soon, you're doing there. You're doing those big gains. It's definitely a process that I've learned. I've learned that it's going to be a lifelong process to take these gains and get better and better and better and better. Always pushing yourself to get better and stronger. So I'm going to go ahead and take off my shirt so you can see how things look and see overall. I think overall things are going all right. I actually feel like I have some abs a little bit. It's not too shabby. I'm feeling like I did have some abs though. There's the back. I can't see. Okay. Just a second. So I'm doing a group. Doing a couple groups right now, just trying to keep strong. And if you do this, I do encourage you to join a group. It'll keep you on track. It'll keep you on pace and keep you motivated. Sometimes you just forget that there's other people out there doing the same thing that you're doing. So I encourage you to go out and join a group. I also do encourage you, like, these programs, they work out really well. Probably the best changes I've seen ever in myself. I just think that you just stick with it and you say, okay, 90 days, I can do this for 90 days. 90 days is not a big deal. And you just say, I'm going to do this every day. For example, last night, again, I had to work, and I decided to do yoga about 11:45, and I said, well, I'm not taking any excuses. We're going to do yoga, and I completed the whole thing. Got done about 12:30. And that's what you gotta do. Whether you're tired or not, you say, hey, if it affects performance, it affects performance. But we're not going to miss a workout no matter what. We're going to try our best while we're doing the workout, but we're not going to miss a workout. So if you guys are interested in checking any of these programs out, I'm going to put a link down in the description. And it's basically the shop, the Beachbody shop, where you're able to purchase Beachbody products. Most of them involve free shipping. It depends. They have some different specials. You'll have to look. I think we bought a couple different programs together and did get charged some shipping, but it wasn't that bad. And also, another thing that I've been really consistent on is Shakeology. Shakeology has helped out tremendously. Just keeping all my vitamins and nutrients and be able to, I think that's helping build the growth right there, is by taking Shakeology and keeping that every day and being consistent. So I recommend you do get Shakeology. I know it seems like it's kind of expensive. It's about $120, but it helps. Break that down daily. You're spending about $4 a day per meal. So say, because I'm drinking, a lot of times I'm drinking mine for breakfast. Instead of going to have like McDonald's or something like that, like a Egg McMuffin or McGriddle or something like that that's going to kill me, for $4, I'm drinking Shakeology. So I'm now moving in the opposite direction instead of dying inside. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Looking forward to doing another update video and let you know how the recovery week went. So if you are watching, keep push and play.